Megillah-reading. Women are obligated to hear Megillah on Purim by night and by day. This is because they were also included in a miracle. There is when a Jewish nation was saved from Haman and his decree, the woman also is saved as well. Additionally, Queen Esther played a prominent role in the saving Jewish people. Okay, as we know. Okay, so we have two readings. So one reading is on the night of the 14th of Adar, right? After the fast, right? And second time is in the morning. So usually they have several readings in the morning, and sometimes they try to accommodate men and women. So, for example, if they don't have a babysitter, so first man would go to his regular minyan. So by me, like let's say this year they started at 6 a.m. So I went to 6 a.m. minyan. But after that it was another reading. So for people who wants to hear later, and I think it was a third reading, but I'm not sure, like much later, maybe 1 p.m. or something. Okay. So in order to accommodate everybody, it's very, very important. Okay, so women also must hear twice. I must obligated. I don't want to say must, but men for sure, twice. Okay, continue. It is preferable to hear Megillah together with the minyan of 10 men. However, if that is not possible, so right, because okay, it's the mitzvah is gets more prominence when you do it with the minyan. Right. However, if that is not possible, it may be heard without without men, or even alone. Okay. Right. So doesn't matter. Somebody have to read, or one person can read to the women, whatever, or somebody is elderly. Right. A woman is or man is elderly, so somebody can come to his house, to her house, to read for them. No problem. If a woman hears Megillah read by a man who has already fulfilled his mitzvah, then she should make her own bracha, the Shmoa Mikra Megillah, to hear the reading of the Megillah beforehand. So she's not going to read, right? Right? That's what she's saying. But I'm going to hear the Megillah, right? So he already fulfilled, and usually the men who read for women, they usually fulfill their own obligation. Usually, I mean, of course there are exceptions, but usually they already prayed with a minyan, and then they try to help out women. Okay, so then a woman has to say her own blessing, right? Or if right, no problem. Continue. And any questions on what we said so far? Okay, no problem. So continue then. Eating, drinking before Megillah reading. So all of these blessings, just so you know, it's in our Siddur. So it's in a section when it says all of the different blessings. So it should be there. Eating, drinking before the Megillah reading. It is forbidden to eat and drink before Megillah, both by night and by day. So okay. This can be very difficult after the day of Tznius Esther, or for a woman who hears Megillah later in the morning, after the men come home from shul. Right. So the procedure, just to remind us, the procedure is, right, we fast of Esther, and then right after Mariv we start reading Megillah. So it's not allowed. We're not allowed to eat anything, right, until after the Megillah. Okay. So it's for some people it's very difficult, but usually it's cold, right, and where we live it's usually cold, so it's easier to do without water. In the summer it's like much harder. Okay. So continue. If one is very hungry, she may have a small snack, which is less than 2 kizesim of food that is mizonos. One may eat as much as she needs of other foods, but again, only if she's very hungry. Drinking that are not intoxicated may be drinks that are not intoxicated may be drunk as much as necessary. Okay, someone who is so hungry that she will become ill if she does not eat is permitted to eat as much as she needs, but she should appoint someone to make sure that she does not forget to hear Megillah. So let's do it one more time, and we're going to explain. So on one hand, it is a fast, but on another hand, the fast is over, right, with the nightfall, and sometimes until everybody assembles, like maybe it's half an hour, and until we wait until other people come. So for example, it was set this way, right, that they would wait like half an hour, 25 minutes, 15 minutes. So in this 15 minutes, there is no problem. If you're in a shul, you go to the lobby and you can have a drink or something, you can eat, right? But in my place, they start right away. They finish Mariv, and since everybody's hungry, so nobody eats, so they do right away. No problem. But technically, if she's very hungry, so especially women, they can eat, no problem. Again, if it's mizoinos, so up to 2 kizesim, right? It's kibetz, up to 2 ounces. Okay. Okay, but other foods as much as she wants. Okay, no problem. Drinks, not intoxicated, no problem. Someone who is hungry, and she will become ill if she does not eat, is permitted to eat as much as she needs, but she should appoint someone to remind her about the Megillah-reading. So as we said before, usually we start reading Megillah after the fast is over, right? So she has time to eat. Okay, continue. So and same for men. Usually the men don't eat, but if necessary, somebody would get headaches from a fasting and stuff like that. So of course, why should you suffer if you would not be able to concentrate on listening to the Megillah because you're hungry? So what exactly you achieved? You understand? Opposite is true. Maybe you should eat and drink a little more, or whatever you need to eat, or drink coffee, whatever you do, and hear the Megillah and concentrate. Okay. The only the restriction was added not to eat and drink, so people would not get engaged in eating and drinking and miss hearing Megillah. That's the reason.